And we are on air.
Hi guys, my name is Brianna and today I'm here with my brother,
Wyatt.
and we're going to be baking a chocolate cake. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so we're making the cake from scratch, but then we're just going to use store-bought frosting.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going with right now. We got everything out already on the table. So we have a recipe here, but it's for 3 layers. So we're going to cut it in half and just have 2 shallower cakes. Cool?
The one normal layer and then probably half of the second layer.
Maybe, yeah.
Depends on how much stuff we buy.
So I already preheated the oven so we can get started. I got 2 bowls, one for wet, one for dry ingredients. And look at that whisk, it's so cute. Show 'em. It's tiny. Got a tiny whisk.
In a mini tiny whisk. I can't really see if it's all the way back here.
That's okay. So the first bowl, we're gonna put together what has to be in it. Flour, cocoa, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. This stuff is gonna go in the first bowl.
Dry bowl.
Yes. Okay, so
And then the wet stuff.
So let's see how much. I'm gonna be putting the correct amounts-ish because I have measurements that I'm going off of, but I'm going to estimate my measurements. I'm not using actual measuring cups and stuff. Okay, but pause because we gotta switch to the other battery. Now we're cooking. Actually, we're baking. Haha. You like my joke?
Yeah.
So first, it's 3 cups of flour, so we're gonna do 1.5 because we're gonna cut it in half, remember? Are you gonna be in charge of mixing?
Yeah. Why do I have the mixer? That's one.
Ooh, I just spilled flour on me. And I just vacuumed today. Isn't that so fun? Now I'm gonna have to vacuum again.
In this one area.
Look at my leg. It's all white now. Okay, and for the sugar, same amount.
1.5 again. That's 1.5.
Okay, so you can start mixing those. Just don't let it come out of the bowl.
Or also huge mess will happen.
Okay, so for cocoa powder, they originally want 1.5 cups. So we're gonna put like 3/4 of a cup.
That's 3/4.
How do you know? Watch out. I just need to tap it because there's stuff on the edge. How much salt? 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So like 3/4 of a teaspoon. Like that is good-ish. What is next? It's gonna be baking powder. How much? Same thing, 1.5 teaspoons.
So 3/4.
How much baking soda? 1 tablespoon. So a little bit more of this. All right, now I'm gonna clean up my hand. Mixing.
Okay, now that just looks like melted chocolate that's just been smashed up a lot. That just looks like chocolate that was smashed up a lot.
It does look like chocolate. Well, it has chocolate in it. Technically, cocoa is like chocolate. Let's show them this what it looks like. Okay.
They can like make chocolate.
All right, let's see. And now in here we're gonna have eggs, buttermilk, oil, vanilla. Oh, we don't need the butter. The butter was for greasing the pan, but we're gonna use spray for that. I didn't realize. So we're gonna go with 2 eggs. Do you know how to crack an egg, Wyatt?
Yes.
You can do it. You crack one, I crack one.
Oh, that's the one there shell.
Okay, ready?
No shell.
Put it on this paper towel. Hold on.
There is no shell. I even had to dip my finger in it.
Now, 1/2 cup of oil, so we're gonna do 1/4 cup.
Do you get this?
Yeah, you can use that.
Start mixing.
You can start mixing. 1.5 cups of buttermilk.
You have to stab into your yolk.
So we're gonna put like 3/4 of a cup. Careful, you're gonna overflow it. Instead of mixing upwards like this, you wanna mix sideways like this. You see?
Okay.
Try. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, so we're gonna do like 1 teaspoon. And a little bit of water. So I'm gonna just put it directly into the bowl, so I'll be right back. You want to keep mixing that, and I'm going to get a bigger bowl so we can combine our 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, gooey. It's like a burger.
So I didn't have a bigger bowl readily available.
A pot.
So we're going to use a pot. This is what happens when you have like no mixing bowls because you have like barely anything. Because you moved out at 19 and don't have everything you need to live alone. But we make it work. Right, Wyatt?
Yep.
You want to scooch a little bit? Okay. So I'm going to put this in here.
No.
Bum bum bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, now
Just take that out.
you are gonna start mixing
Okay.
while I slowly am pouring this.
Oh, not on my own. Ooh. Let's mix. Start pouring.
No, mix. Keep mixing.
Don't pour on my hand.
Watch.
Oh, it's starting to turn into dough. If there's any leftover stuff, I'll eat it. Liquidy. It's pretty liquidy. Just gotta
Well,
get
yeah, because look how much powder you still gotta mix in.
that powder in.
Take the scoop and scoop from here.
Gotta just
try.
leave it around there. Bum, 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 bum.
Maybe we'll even just make one thicker layer of cake instead of making 2 layers. What do you think?
Sure.
Alright, you keep mixing this. I'm gonna go get our cake pan. Alright, I already sprayed it so it's prepped, ready to go. We'll give this one last mix.
Oh.
Oh, glad you spilled on yourself and not on my couch.
Oh no.
It's okay. Do you want a new shirt? Alright, let's just get this mixed and put in here, and then we'll get you a new shirt, okay? I dropped it in.
Yeah.
What I need you to do now, hold the pot, and I'm gonna
I
start.
want to get all my shirt.
Alright, pour. Start to pour.
Pour, 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 pour.
All the way.
Get it all in there. All get in.
Put it upside down, Wyatt. Not so much upside down. Oh my gosh. Just enough that I can scoop, scoop, scoop. You can lick out of that if you want. Got a heart-shaped pan. I'm gonna go toss this into the oven, and we'll see you when it's done and it's time to frost.
30 minutes.
Yeah, we are back.
The time is down.
Without dropping it, here's our cake. It is heart-shaped. It is still a little warm, but we're gonna try and start frosting because we gotta go soon. We got our store-bought frosting to go with our homemade cake. Sound about right?
Yeah.
You have chocolate in your face, silly. That's what happens. I'll start with putting a big old dollop. And see, it's a little melty, so this is gonna be a little hard.
It's gonna melt.
But that's okay, because we're gonna do a thick, thick layer of frosting, right?
Yep.
Thick, thick layer of frosting. Okay, be gentle, because we don't want to rip the cake. Why don't you dump some frosting on there? And we also got sprinkles. Be gentle. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. It's about to all drip off. Look how much I put. All of it. All the frosting. What do you think, bud? Do you think it's gonna be delicious?
Oh, way too much frosting.
Don't worry.
It's gonna melt anyways.
Yeah, you see how it's melting down the edges? That's what I want. So it can all be.
That's probably how cake bakers do it.
You think this is how cake bakers do it? Alright, what do you think? Too much frosting? Or you think it's good?
Too much.
Too much? We should scoop some off?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Alright, so open that up. Well, let's try spreading this and then we'll see if it's still too much.
That's good.
That's good? It's not gonna look very pretty because I'm not so good with frosting, but... Here, you wanna lick this? Alright, but Wyatt, you're in charge of the last step, which is sprinkles. Sprinkles! Here you go. However much you think, just try not to get it everywhere. On the cake. Oh, you're gonna spread it around?
Mm-hmm.
No, just shake it. If you spread it around, they're gonna sink into it. They're not gonna stay on top looking pretty. Do you need some help? Done?
Mm-hmm. Done.
You like the way it is? Alright, you heard it here first, folks. The cake is done. I will show you guys what it looks like before we taste test it. Here is our heart-shaped cake with the frosting on
Yay.
it. How do you think we did, Wyatt? You think it looks good?
Yeah.
Now it's time to try it. I will get us some plates. Hold the cake. Don't drop it. Now here, hold this. Now it's open. Yeah. Time to taste. We're not gonna cut too much for right now because I'm gonna send some home with you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good? Mm-hmm. And we did a good job?
Yeah, we did.
You heard it here, folks. We did a good job.
Victory.
Some? That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Happy VEDIM, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.